You guys have played Third Eye Blind since our first record came out, and you've never stopped.
Nope.
Ergo, I am here to say, hello, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you for making some awesome songs that we can keep playing for 30 years.
I do my best.
Yeah, you crushed it.
You're keeping us afloat, baby.
I really try. I really do.
So we got a couple Q101 shirts for you there.
I like this one.
You're like 6'3", I think. 6'4".
Yeah, you're taller than I thought. I have to be honest.
Thank you, Kenzie.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
So they sized it up and said, what do I wear of the Q101 shirt? And I said, an XL.
This is great.
But then again, you probably want a slimming shirt. You probably want a large, tall maybe. Or something.
I like the Billie Eilish vibe. I just want to hide. Don't look, nothing to see over here.
Big Billie Eilish energy.
Yeah.
I just never felt her music. It just bounced right off me, as some things do, until I saw her on Tiny Desk.
Oh.
I just happened to be wearing a Tiny Desk.
I know, you look like you work for them.
I'm a promoter because they're losing their funding.
Are they really?
Yeah. Well, I think so.
It's such a small space. I mean, you think they'd be able to fund it, huh?
Yeah, right?
That's a funny joke, Ken.
what's
Do a little pause on that laughter there.
People are driving around laughing and laughing right now.
But to be fair, yeah, you do look at your endorsement for Tiny Desk Concerts, which are incredible.
It was clean.
Yeah.
As these will be.
Yeah.
But on Tiny Desk, could you tell how beautiful her voice was? Is that why, without all the production and stuff?
It turned me into a fan. No, I actually liked the production. There was just, sometimes when you're being told to like an artist, you can't have your own emotional response.
Yeah, like your own development.
Yeah, it's like the idea that I was going to listen to Radiohead, I was going to listen to OK Computer. I was like, I get it. It's the Cats of alternative music. But I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I could not bring myself to listen to it because I was just getting Radiohead stuffed down my gullet.
Yes.
And then I was running. I was just like down on the.
Like actually running.
I was actually running.
You were like, I think like running out the door.
And I had earpods, buds, whatever in, and it went on random, and I heard this song, and it was, I was like, what is this? This is deconstructed, but there's this melody in here, and it's completely amazing, and this song is owning me right now, and it was Radiohead, and so to get kind of away from all that stuff, it brought it in. Anyway, back to Billie Eilish and this T-shirt that I happen to be wearing.
Actually,
I heard her and it on
Tiny
Desk, and it was this means of discovery for me, and it made me a Billie Eilish fan, and that's why I wear oversized T-shirts.
Did you watch her
wrapped up in a circle?
How about that?
Did you watch her docuseries? Because that's when I fell in love with her on Apple TV.
No.
Because she kind of reminds me of like what Selena Quintanilla did, like with her family. Like her whole family's the band, and that's why I started liking her. I thought that was like very adorable.
Like a rock doc, if you will.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of those. I don't even like my own.
Oh, I like yours. I like the Third Eye Blind one.
Yeah, I watched them, and I'm just like.
Did you feel like it didn't represent you, or like they effed it up?
I don't tend to like to watch myself, actually. Yeah.
Well, it's good we got all these cameras in here today. It's going to be great when you see this later on.
It.
No, you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it and you're going to like it, Steve. Well, when you see that, let's say you just stumble on a doc and it's a Third Eye Blind documentary, what visceral feelings do you get about now looking back at your entire career from today and the shows you have this past weekend, the shows you have coming up here in Chicago, to going back to that first moment when I could be cliche and say you heard, Graduate on Q101. You say we played it, and which is true. When you had that feeling, does the doc bring back those feelings, or is it just kind of static and you're only thinking of today and forward?
I know the moment when I heard Graduate on Q101. I know that moment.
Really?
Yeah. We were playing at the, is it the United Center?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing there, and I was in town, and this is all brand new. I wasn't the jaded bastard that I am now. I'm actually that's the reverse, because then I thought everyone was out to get me,
Right.
and they kind of were.
As opposed to now when everybody's out to get you.
Now when they're out to get me and I don't care. And
it's the life of a bad bitch.
We were driving over there, and I heard "Graduate" on Q101, and I was like, I'm going to play an arena in Chicago, and I'm on the radio. This is the shit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. It's like, if you're blasé about this, then maybe this isn't the right thing for you. So I was just like, yeah, put me in a really good mood.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then you grind away at that, obviously, for years and years. And you never lose that feeling, or do you have to remember that, try to remember that feeling?
No. I made a new song recently, and it's starting to play on the radio, and I heard that on the radio, and the feeling is probably more effusive now than it was, because I think when I first came out, it was after so many years of struggle, and Third Eye Blind was this Sisyphean forever push up the hill to fall back down, that I didn't have any feeling of like I could breathe and trust and enjoy that moment. And you know, you're always trying to hold the band together, and you're trying to hold your touring thing together, and now, because there's a fan base that has become so connected and sort of made this their own, I feel like happiness quotient for me can replace this need for a rival.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I think. There was a word in there I didn't understand.
Which one?
There's probably a couple,
What was-
Brian.
yeah,
Back off.
yeah.
That was deep shit.
No, there was like, what was it? Was it eviscerate? What was the word?
Visceral.
No, I understood visceral. There was another word you used before visceral. We go back to the tape.
I think you threw out quotient. Did you understand
I
quotient?
understand quotient.
Music.
The only PSAT word I used was quotient. There was no visceral.
I guess I don't understand either of them.
We got to roll it back. We'll be right back, everyone. We're going to listen to whatever the fuck it is I just said.
Listen.
It was great.
Maybe we can settle something here then, because there's an
Okay.
you were valedictorian at UC Berkeley, or were you not?
I was.
So do you have the degree available on your phone, a picture of it or something?
You don't
No, I
believe
don't
him?
have any fucking proof. Fuck off. You're funny. Yeah.
You don't believe him?
No, I believe
Yeah,
it. I'm like
and-
99% there.
And we it's really okay. And I wasn't chosen as valedictorian because I was I had the highest grade point average, which I did not.
Isn't that the point?
It's a bit of a mystery to me. No, because then that person is like the class something or another, and it's a shitty name, and she got ripped off, and I got the credit. But
What did you get credit for? Like, what was
giving
it?
a speech? The faculty seemed to like me, which
Oh.
is kind of amazing, because I floated around in college. I wanted to be a biology major. I washed out in that. I was going to be all I wanted to do was make music, but I also wanted to be a dutiful son. And I grew up liking Jacques Cousteau and music. Those were my twin passions. And both of them are kind of related in the sense that you can escape the world you're in into another one and make it into your own. And that was something that I really needed to do. So I love marine biology. But OChem did not love me back. And it was pretty clear that I was going to be a pretty mediocre biologist after being in a survey class at Cal. And I was sitting there writing lyrics anyway, so I switched to literature and thrived.
When did Third Eye Blind exist from your college days? Was it? It was about a year, a couple after that?
A couple of years after that, yeah. And I just named it that as it started kind of as a solo project, and then I would get band lineups together, and then they would fall apart, and then they would come together, and it didn't seem like there was any momentum whatsoever. There was just the persistent belief in the sound in my head, and I would over time develop more skills in the studio and a better ability to listen, which I think is incredibly important. And then we lined it up and got a break actually opening for Oasis.
Oh, that's a very nice break.
I just wrote an article for Spin Magazine about Oasis's return and why I think it's so important right now. And they did something for me back in the day because things were not going well and nobody was paying attention to my band in San Francisco at the time. And I heard right when Definitely Maybe came out, and I heard this song, and it was just this total T-Rex cop. You know, it was a Bang-A-Gong ripoff, and rudimentary as you please, but it hit different, and it sounded huge. It sounded like just banging off the like acid house banging off the walls of an arena, just slurring around like that. And then there's this Johnny Rotten on sport mode vocal happening. And I'm like, what is this? And it was unapologetic and soulful. And I'm like, I'm in, count me in. And that was Cigarettes and Alcohol. That was the first song that I heard from Oasis. And it had this optimism that wasn't Pollyanna, and this confidence. And so put those things together, and that is the definition of swagger. And that was kind of not allowed in San Francisco at the time, which was kind of consumed in this grungy, I'm whinging kind of, that's what it had reduced to, it seemed to me at the time, or this kind of elitism of indie rock, which is what I am from. But I sort of did not like that kind of those twin forces, and then I heard this band Oasis, and they're like, yeah, fuck all that, and fuck your dress code, and we're just gonna Rockstar down on our terms, and that kind of returned a sense of swagger to me, and I think carried me forward. And so 2 years later, just as if by magic, an A&R guy from Epic who had signed Oasis took a shine to Third Eye Blind's little demo tape and said, when can I hear you? And I said, I've got an answer for you. How about you have us open for Oasis, who's playing here in 3 weeks or something, sold out, and have us be the opening band. They didn't have an opening band, and so they put us on the bill.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So Oasis, and by the way, you guys listening out there, why are we talking about Oasis? Because Oasis is back on tour. This is where this is coming to. They kind of gave back this swagger and optimism in me, and for that I am grateful. And we don't sound the same, and we don't have the same themes in our music, but there is something in our DNA that I am thankful for them for. And I think them coming back and doing a tour right now, are they playing Chicago? Soldier
Yes.
Field at the end of August,
I'm
about
sure
a month
it's
away.
sold out.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Sore subject with Kenzie here. She didn't get a ticket.
It's going to work out for you.
Why, do you have a ticket?
It's gonna happen for you,
Okay.
Kenzie.
Well, we went.
Everybody knows it too.
I think people think at Q101 we have like 800 stacks of tickets laying around for Oasis, but no, this was a ticket. We went in the queue.
You're not gonna get one. Kenzie's gonna get one.
No.
He made
Yeah.
it. Wait a minute.
I got them all.
Oh, did you?
I bought all of them so
was
she couldn't get one.
He was so rude. Can I tell you what happened to me, Stephen? So we're all in the waiting room because we are buying our tickets. Like
It's terrible what he did to you in advance. Go ahead.
I know.
All of a sudden, I'm not in the room. I can feel Steve's not even looking at me anymore.
We have a group chat, us three. We're the morning show. We have a group chat,
Yeah.
and we're all in our waiting rooms. They make it in. I don't. And all of a sudden, there's no silence, dead silence in the group chat. You're only allowed to buy 4 tickets when you get in. He has him by 2 more, so he
So
can have
I got my
6.
4 on the floor, and I text Case then and say he was going to buy 2. I go, no, you got in. You buy 4.
They took me out of the group chat, and he bought 6.
Well, I bought 4. He bought 4. I bought his other 2.
And then
he
I
has 2.
sold
I have
2 to
6.
Brian because Brian has a big party. I don't have that many friends. I only needed the 1 extra ticket. Brian needed 5 extras.
The same passion you have for Oasis, I do too, and I have a squad that wants to all go.
Yeah.
I'm on
But
the
the-
morning show.
But my squad got filled up before I realized, oh shit, I don't vote for Kenzie.
Do you see what? Isn't that kind of fucked up?
It's unfair. Unfairness abounds. But I just think there's going to be remedy. I think it's going to work
I
out.
think karma's going to come into play with
I
this
want to end
conversation.
up on fucking stage.
Mighty
I'm so
forces
mad.
are going to come to your aid for sure.
Are you going to any of them?
I just figure
Maybe this one.
No, I just figured that.
It'll happen.
I mean, I just wrote this big article about them in Spin Magazine, so I figured that I'm going to be swimming in tickets soon enough.
I'll invite you.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Call me.
I'm going to be on the
Swimming.
side of the stage looking bored with big sunglasses on. Yes, great, mate. So, but I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think it's nostalgia. And I don't think it's because Noel needs to pay for his divorces or that Liam, has mellowed. I don't think any of that nonsense is the point. I think that music or any kind of art resonates with the collective dreams and aspirations of a time. I think that people are looking to feel that swagger again. I think that people are looking to feel supersonic. I think that the loudest thing that is going to happen in Chicago coming up real soon is an entire stadium of people singing at the top of their lungs, "Don't Look Back in Anger." It's not because they decided to do it, but because they were collectively called. I know that sounds a little touchy-feely, but the shit is true. This is how it works. They have been called because it is resonating with the times that we're in.
No disrespect to our friends Cage the Elephant, but the wrong band is opening up for Oasis. It should be Third Eye Blind because Cage is opening the tours in America. And I love them, but love Third Eye Blind. And you sound like you're like destined to be the one that should be opening for them.
I'm good with it. We'll be back here soon enough. Have at it, Cage. It's good.
Well, some fantastic shows this weekend here in Chicago. And listen, you're talking about those feelings, or in that way. But do you know the feelings that the first record gave everybody alive right now from Third Eye Blind? Of the feelings of the songs, the whole thing, start to finish. I mean, do you know the feelings you gave with that while you're giving Oasis
tell
tons
me.
of? Let me take off my pants first. Hold on.
Wow.
I'm so sorry for him.
It's the unedited interview. But I mean, people have those songs in their head for when I proposed to my girlfriend or when we went
With
out.
your pants off.
With my pants off.
I took my pants off and. Okay.
all those
move on from that.
all those songs bring back, and not like I said, not nostalgia. It's just bringing joy, and what they do and what your music does. The same way you're talking about Oasis.
Maybe it's me as a person or me as an artist. I'm not sure, to let that permeate. And it's funny because I can talk about a band like Oasis and or so many. I love music so much. Your local kid, Billy Corgan, his music, hearing the Pumpkins, what that does for me, and it's easy for me to really talk about that, and to accept it for myself is tougher. It's always a little, I don't know. I always feel a little embarrassed or something.
Wow.
I don't know what the feeling is, but it's a little hard for praise for me to sink in. But I'm very grateful to be part of what Third Eye Blind is and to be in that exchange with the audience. I see it more as not a thing of me receiving gratification, but more about going out and trying to build a collective feeling, because I think that's what people go to concerts for. You could listen to it by yourself, but you don't want to. You want to go out and feel things together. And in that togetherness, we know palpably that we're not alone. That is the great joy, is that we are connected in feeling with people. To be part of that is my life's work, and I love being part of that.
Dan, that'd be a great halftime speech.
It's like Hackman and Hoosiers.
Holy
Yeah.
cow, I'd come out of there and run through a wall for you.
So go out there and run into each other.
You add that to the end, forget it. Game over.
Break.
Bears are winning the Super Bowl. Come on, let's go. Holy cow.
Do you ever feel some of the emotions that you're talking about, like you have that little bit of wind, so it's a little bit uncomfortable? Do you ever feel that when you're putting music out, because it's so personal, it's almost like a diary? Are you worried about the reaction ever? Because it's like, well, don't hurt my feelings, I wrote that. Or do you not give a fuck what people think? How do you feel?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to. Boy, did I ever. Yeah. Now that used to really, really get at me. In the lockdown, I was doing what everybody else was doing. I was
Sourdough bread.
drinking wine, making spaghetti, getting a little bit. Hey, you're getting a little lardy, aren't you?
Yeah.
And and refreshing
Getting
my
lardy.
screen. And I hear that Taylor Swift just put out a fucking record.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, she's got discipline. I need discipline. I'm gonna go. It's time for me to get out and do what I'm supposed to do, which is be a writer and go and write and work. And so I went out into my workspace and with a notepad and a guitar, and I started writing, and I'd already had an album made up before. We had a whole tour. We sold out Radio City Music Hall for doing this whole thing. The whole thing got canceled just one after another, just
man.
destroyed. So we're sitting there, all isolated, same as everybody else. So I go out and I start to work, and I say to myself, I need to be responding to what is happening now with me now. What is happening with me now? So I start to write and start to work, and I put together an album of songs, and I call my manager, Missy Colazzo, who's sitting out here. She got the coffee.
Oh.
Yeah, does it all.
Go
And I
on,
said,
girl.
I've got
Yes.
an album of songs. I don't know if it's any good. And she said, stop asking yourself that question. Is it good? Is it not good? That's not your job. And it's not your business. If it's you make the album, go make it, and just go down and play. So we went down, and so I took it down to LA, where the rest of my sellout bandmates who went off and moved to Los Angeles did.
Boo. Sell out.
And they we got together for the first time, and I started playing these songs. We got into a room, we all played together, and made a record. And it's that's Our Band Apart. That's my favorite record.
Ever.
Kinda.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kenzie, finish that.
Clarifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenzie putting words in your mouth again.
Yeah.
It was a question mark.
Ever? Question mark.
That's amazing.
So the short answer to your question is, no, I don't listen anymore.
Mhm.
And happiness quotient, again, is the thing that, for the most part, I let guide me.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think it's a much better way to go about things. And if you look at it from like what is a punk rock, rock and roll mindset, and the reason why we like it, because it feels reckless and immediate, is, do you really think there's anything rock and roll about going out and giving a fuck what anybody says? No, you huck it out there and have at it. And that has to be, you have to keep reminding yourself to be in that mindset when the world wants to knock that kind of, that vigor right out of you. Just like the opposing team that's on the 20-yard line coming down, but we're not going to let them, are we? Break!
Come on, good job, coach.
Go
Good job.
sports.
As you're talking about Rockstar, we've had you on the show so many times, but I've never asked you about the movie Rockstar, where you were Bradley in the movie.
Uh-huh.
And I love how, there's people that are in movies for just not the whole movie, you're not the main, but steal the movie like you did to me in that movie. And Case, the producer, is just learning about movies. He hasn't seen many movies at all.
Movies are great. You should see one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what should I see? Because I'm 26. I spent the first 26 years of my life just listening to music, and I ignored all forms of media. So now every Friday on the show, I review a classic movie.
Yeah.
Is there one that I should watch?
Yeah, you should watch The Big Sleep.
Okay.
Humphrey Bogart. You should watch Blade Runner, the first one.
Okay.
Ooh,
Heard of
I
it.
love Blade Runner.
That'll scare him too much.
It's a scary movie.
Yeah, he's a Gen Zer. It'll scare him.
Yeah,
He
relax.
won't leave the apartment.
You should watch both Dunes. They're totally underrated films.
Salome.
But is it the old Dune or the new Dune?
The new Dune.
Oh, the new Dune.
The new Dunes are.
Wait, there's 2 new Dune movies,
Yeah,
though, right?
that's what he said. He said both Dunes.
But you don't mean the original Dune, like 30 years ago.
Don't watch
Dune.
that.
Okay, that's
Watch the new, the Timothy Chalamet version. Yeah,
Zendaya.
yeah, and,
Okay.
and who's the other guy? The guy who played Elvis.
Oh, Austin Butler.
Yeah,
I know movies.
Austin
Ah.
Butler. He should have gotten an Academy Award for that. Yeah.
All right.
hmm
Movies are good. I love it.
I mean, I can go on and on.
Do you have a personal favorite?
My favorite film of all time,
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
Okay.
No
all right, Blade
kidding.
Runner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that. That's interesting.
What would you expect?
Rockstar, the one you were in. Many movies you were in.
I haven't seen it.
Are you serious? You haven't seen it?
No.
Because
I don't tend to watch myself. I saw a clip of me, and I was like, man, I had a whole other thing that I wanted to do, and I just looked at it and said, I wish I could have done it. Yeah.
I liked you as Bradley when you came into the set and you were in the other Steel Dragon tribute band.
See, Mark Wahlberg asked me to be in that movie.
Really?
Yeah. We had some mutual friends, and he wanted me to play his best friend in the movie,
Who was Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant. And
Jeez, were you on set, Brian? God.
I like the movie.
really a trip. I haven't seen it. You should definitely see Rockstar.
All right, I will do that. That sounds
Jesus
awesome.
Christ.
Apparently, Stephan Jenkins is in it, and I haven't seen it.
How about that?
But I was on tour, and I didn't have time to take off from the tour to go be in a silly movie. So we found a day. I think I had a day and a half to get there. So I flew off tour. I got the flu. I was really sick, and I get on set, and they get me all deaded up, and we get the words. And I had this idea. I'd never been in a movie before, but I believed that I knew what good acting is. And I got on the set and said some lines. I said the lines back, cut, and I went, I do know what good acting is. That's not it.
I liked you in it.
And they said, check the gate, which means you're moving on. It means like, I don't actually know what check the gate means. I just know that check the gate is like a take foul, in basketball. I don't know what a take foul is, but you yell it, take foul, check the gate, same shit.
Everybody knows they're moving on.
Yeah, you're moving on, and somebody moved on you or something. Take foul, check the gate. So they could check the gate. I'm like, what? Whoa. And that was my experience on the movie, and then I left, and people said they liked it.
I liked it.
It's a great movie.
I love it in the scene when
Oh,
when
God.
Mark Wahlberg walks out, takes his microphone, and you're like, "Don't worry, guys, my dad's going to buy us all new
Yeah.
equipment." And I wondered if you have met people like that along the way.
Of
and
course.
I
I was like, I'm going to play the guy I hated in high school.
Yes.
Because in high school, I hated I liked punk rock in high school. And there was just, when you're in high school, it's a terrible thing, but it's a really great thing. And I think Gen Z has kind of moved past this, which is you like what you like and what other people like. If you don't like that, you don't like them, right? It's
Yeah.
really these hard divisions where it seems like that's kind of all melted away in some sense, which I much prefer. But we were in these different camps in high school. So there's a guy who was like, he'd like throw his goats all the time, like, his devil horns and all that shit. And like Judas Priest was just the most amazing thing. And we would have like verbal conflict over this. And I'd look at him and I go, breaking the law. 'Cause I was like, come on, dude. Anyway, so I played that guy. That's how I just acted like him.
And you killed it as that guy.
Well, thank you. Anyway,
you know what? You should watch it sometime. It's pretty good.
They got us in that film. They got a fight choreographer, and very well-meaning because you want to kind of stage it, and so it's like they're just gonna throw a punch, but you're gonna duck, and then you're gonna do a body shot, and it's going like this, and then it's working out all this stuff, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I went to high school, and when I went to high school and people got in a fight, what would happen is there would be meh, 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 and then there would be this, like terrible, like contact, and then grabbing on to somebody's shirt, and then they get pulled away, and then you complain about your shirt, and then say who won. It's awful. It's lame. And I was like, why make it good when a high school fight is the lamest thing you've ever seen? It's just humiliating for everybody. And I'm really proud that that's the fight that we did.
It is.
Yeah.
It wasn't a UFC fight. It wasn't at all. No.
Nope. It's a high school fight.
Cost that guy his job.
It's a tussle. Yeah. And it just makes everybody look less than, not more than, less than.
Right.
So.
Now, you've, like, speaking of movies, music, we're talking about both. But
good job, Kenzie.
Ken, thank you.
Good job. Good
I
leader.
wanted to catch everyone up if they just got here.
So what we do, Kenzie?
Is this almost over? I have to go.
Wait, so can you watch movies or listen to music that your exes are part of? Or is that like an ick for you?
You mean, can I watch Charlize in movies?
And listen to Vanessa
Is that what
Carlton?
y'all
Yeah, both those things.
You bet.
Both.
Yeah.
Is that fine with you?
Big fan. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
It's like, are you like happy for them? Or are you like,
I love those women.
Really?
I do. Yeah. I saw Charlize in Mad Max,
yes.
and here was who made that movie?
I can't
who's the
remember.
maker?
Who?
What? George Miller. All right. So
Thanks, Zach.
okay. So here's George Miller and Tom Hardy, who I think is my favorite actor of all time, and they are working around, and Buckethead's there, and they're shooting fire, and they're doing everything that they can to get your attention. And then here's Charlize with this, in her getup, scowling, and she's got the whole film. She took the whole film.
She did.
And I saw that in a theater, and I was like, that's it.
That's
that is
awesome.
like that is the core strength of her that you can't deny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
I
that's how
love
feel about
that.
it. Yeah.
I love that.
Lovely person.
Oh,
Lovely.
I love that. That's awesome.
I remember when you came here for it was the Rockfest show in 2000 with Metallica, Kid Rock, Stone Temple Pilots, and Third Eye Blind. And you were with her because I was backstage in the area, and you were on a golf cart, and she was keeping a very low Charlize was keeping a very low profile, with hoodie on, and not drawing any attention to the situation at all.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm friends with those Metallica guys, and Third Eye Blind has a really specific audience. I think about bands like a lot of metal bands. They have this whole kind of ecosystem, or the Postal Service and Death Cab for Cutie. Yeah, they kind of they have this whole ecosystem. Third Eye Blind and its fans are really kind of their own thing, and so is Metallica. So we go out and we play in front of Metallica. Their fans were really nice. We're delivering, and they're waiting for Metallica. We went on tour with we just headline. That's just it, and it's just because it works better for us, and plus we're lucky enough to be able to play, venues that we can headline, arenas and kind of sheds, not stadiums, but we went out and played with U2.
Yeah.
Great, total blend. We play with Rolling Stones, Smashing Pumpkins, great blend. Metallica, yeah, we're waiting for Metallica. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, end it, pretty boy.
Really polite. No, there wasn't anything like that at all.
Yeah.
No, it was all good. It was all good. I was like,
Bet.
yeah. So
The guy in the
Anyway.
in the camo cargo shorts right there by the barricade, just nodding his head a little bit, but maybe doesn't want to see his girlfriend to see these
Yeah.
nodding at the third eye
yeah,
blind.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you've had so many great shows here in Chicago. When you come here, what do you think of, like, what's the first thought of coming to Chicago when you come here?
Is it going to rain again?
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I really actually do think about that now.
Yeah.
In being so fortunate as getting to go play every 2 years, we go and do a big tour. Third Eye Blind shows, it's a different weather system that's out there, and it's climate change is definitely something that I take into account now when we'll book a tour a year and a half out, and I think about what's it going to be like to be outside in changing heat, flash floods, rain, etc.
Do you prefer indoor venues? So you have to think about it.
In the summer, I like to be outside.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that place down there?
Northerly Island.
Northerly Island's great.
I was like, the lake?
I
took your point super. I took that very literal.
I like to play on a boat in the lake.
Yeah.
We can make that happen for you.
Later
With
on
a
this
couple
week,
responsible friends.
Stephan Jenkins on a paddleboard out in Lake Michigan would be
Hey,
great.
everybody. Yeah. No, it's great. But can have a lot of lightning showers, and it seems like you have more.
Yeah.
Trips me out.
Yeah.
I think about it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Not
But
to bum everybody out.
yeah, it was a little bit of a bummer.
But I do prefer to play outside.
Wow. You think with the stress it brings you, you'd be like, just do it inside.
The thing about playing inside, though, is the lasers look a lot better.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
They don't shoot all the way up in the sky, but they have more intensity.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I'm an indoor girly. I don't mind a show inside. Nice seat.
You
No
can
weather
accessorize
permitting.
more.
Yes.
But sometimes, you're playing and a rain shower comes down and everybody trips out. So it's got its pluses.
Well, it's going to be fine in here, and we heard you brought a guitar and you'll play a couple songs for us. If that's doable. Or do you have? He's looking for the guitar. He can't find it.
I got it. Hold on, I got it.
He freaked out.
Where is it?
It's over here. Oh boy! If you're game, we'd love that.
I'll play you a song. I'll play you my new song.
Let's do that.
A new song.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I biffed many of those lyrics, and I know you know that, Case, and I apologize, but we're not doing any redos here.
No, we're not.
It's radio, people.
I thought he was going to give you the guitar.
No.
He was like, here you go. I gift this to you.
He brought the one guitar.
He laughed when he said that, which is the best part.
It's like Excalibur.
Not quite.
I signed my coffee cup for you. I didn't actually. It's a joke. I'm not giving you that either.
No.
But I do wish you well. Yes.
I appreciate that.
Stephan,
Hey,
thank you, man, so much.
Thank you guys for having me. What a hoot.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
good
much
time.
for hanging out with us.
Thank you for loving my band these years. It means a lot. When we play here, we feel Third Eye Blind feels home and connected, and you are part of the reason for that. So listen to Q101, you people. And I'm out. I'm leaving.